Good evening and welcome back to Heat 2, I'm Ursa Ryan, and this time we've got Cleopatra, France, Pericles, Germany and America up. Hope you enjoyed the first episode. We're learning a couple of things about the autoplay mod and how not to do things, so hopefully we won't lose the whole user interface at the end of this video like we did the start. But yeah, let's just dive in. Okay, and here we go, we've started. Again, our good friend Alexander is going to be the bait in this one. Oh, hello, how do I stop this? How do I stop this? It was that. There we go, alter camera FOSS. God, this mod is fun. Anyway, right, we've got top right, we've got Paris to settle down. Again, the computer likes that start of sort of 2 tiles in and 1 tile across the river. I'm not so sure. Keep an eye out for it. They should all be in that position. America on the far right. We've got Germany already, again with a settle down, bottom right. Egypt as well, settle down on bottom left, and we've got Pericles and Greece on the far left. Again, all computers, from what I can see, have chosen that same settling position. I don't know why that is. Like, maybe is that the statistically best place to start? I've no idea. Absolutely no idea at all. France doing well, a settler already, 3rd city down for France. I think that is the first person to do that. Yeah, look, you've got Egypt, you've got Germany, who've got settlers out. Even Pericles has got a settler out in the distance, but France, that's the first settle of the 3rd city. Again, all quite close. The computer likes to shove the cities very close to each other. Washington already fallen a bit behind, actually. Settler only just emerging out of the land. Here we go, so Germany have got their 3rd city down there, and so have Egypt. Okay, so pretty consistent, but France with the very early lead at the moment. You can see the first couple of settlers are now winding their way into the middle of the map, but there are horsemen there, barbarian horsemen. You scouts are going to have a rough time trying to explore down here. You can see just how much spread out Germany is in comparison. Look, the other side of the inland side of the lake on their 3rd city, whereas opposed to America, France hasn't even got anywhere near. Look, France have just completely ignored the water. Good old deity AI for you. They're just like, no, we don't need water. Greece inland of the lake again. Egypt, what have Egypt done? They really are just shoving their cities as close as they can, but they do have the 4th settler coming out there, which is interesting. Again, 4th settler spotted for America, so it looks like America and Egypt are very quick to get those settlers out. What about Germany? I've got a sort of sneaking suspicion Germany might do quite well. Normally their UI, having all those extra districts, you know, helps quite well. Maybe we'll see Germany actually attack the city-states. We didn't really see much of that last game. We saw sort of the equivalent of Jerusalem got taken last game. Oh, Alexander. What a shame, eh? Why are you just all by yourself over there? And again, look, I just love that. Look at France over here. Deity versus settler difficulty. 4 population against 5, 2 and 3. Again, oh look, France have got another settler coming, so that's their 4th. America, looks like America, yeah, there we go. America's 4th city goes down. I think they are the first. Yeah, Egypt has actually backtracked their settler. Very strange. In fact, it looks like Greece is going to get their 4th down first. It also looks like I don't think any of the areas have had any settlers stolen. Sometimes an early settler steal can be quite detrimental for them, but no. Oh, look, you can see it's swordsmen already for America. So it looks like America are doing very well, actually, in terms of tech. Yeah, I don't see any other swordsmen. You can see that just from the base strength of the cities. Look, New York, 26, 29 for a capital over here, whereas these are 10, 12s, 10, so America with a very early tech lead. I wouldn't be surprised actually. No, again, I was expecting to see campuses. Sometimes when a computer pulls ahead that quickly, you can see a bunch of campuses around these internal mountains, but it doesn't look like it's happened. Oh, France have gone for the double holy site on the mountain, so it looks like France are going to play a very religious game. There you go, Marseille. Down as another thing. Oh, look, our settler AI has finally got a settler out. Oh, good for you, Alexander. You're just going to be the bane of this entire series, unfortunately, at least until the semis that Alexander will come through to. Argos is down. What has Greece done with the mountain ranges? Again, no districts. They've been focusing, but it looks like on the Acropolis, or Acropolis, whatever you're going to call it. I got called up on that on a previous video. I'm not going to improve it. I'm very sorry. Oh, Egypt have gone for the triple holy site. Okay, so Egypt and France are both going for this, and actually it looks like Germany is finally starting to build the old holy sites, so it looks like we've got the 3 religious contenders. America just not bothering. America have gone straight for the campus district. What's here? The Apanda. Okay, so they're going for... Oh, look. Oh, sorry. I just completely missed that. 5th city for America. So America are playing a very compressed start. As opposed to, look, France has got their 5th settler coming, but it looks like France are going to be a little bit more aggressive on pushing towards the middle with that 5th settler. Normally the first person... Oh, I say that. No, Egypt. Egypt have gone for it. Look, Egypt have first people settled onto that central island. Okay, so that's the early advantage for Egypt. They are a little bit far away. Keep an eye on the loyalty of the city. At the moment it's all good, but we've seen computers settle too far forward previously in this series, and that can be really detrimental for them. Yeah, France are just, they can't, again, they've settled this side. I would have settled the other side, near a couple of extra luxuries and the Great Barrier Reef, which is pretty much the only way you can grow in the middle of this bit here. So, a very strange position for France's city there. Germany, again, have gone for exactly the same placement. The computers really do like it. You'll see a lot of people trying to build both the Jebel Barkal and the Petra. They have loved wonders on this game. Really loved wonders. In fact, look, America are also building it. France are not. That's a little bit surprising. And actually, no, it looks like Greece aren't. Greece aren't really going for the old wonders. Egypt, avoiding the desert. It's an unusual start for Egypt, and the 5th city down for Greece as well, you can see. Okay, so pretty much every AI, maybe apart from America, who, here we go, the 6th settler is on its way. But everybody except from America is now at least adjacent to the inner ring. The difference is America's fighting force. So you can see 1, 2, 3 swordsmen already coming into the centre. If America decide to go to war with anybody, they have an immediate and powerful early game advantage. In fact, actually, Germany still have the weak cities, so they've still got warriors. Very strange. Here come Egypt settler. Are they going to settle in situ halfway between the cities, or are they going to push into the centre of the map? We might see an aggressive settle here from Egypt, and if they can hold that, it could work well for them. Yeah, look, the settler keeps coming in. He can't settle that close to a city, so that, I think that settler is committed into the centre of the map. We'll see where this American one goes. Let's see if America scupper Egypt's plans. Now, again, this is my favourite tile there, one that's sort of relatively near the sea, but I have seen, yeah, it looks like that's where they're going. I have seen the computer settle really close to this wonder here, because that gives lots of culture and science. Personally, I prefer the Kilimanjaro side of the map, because the food is crazy over that side. Let's see, American going to settle. Yep, there's Buffalo. That is actually a very sensible settle from America. If they can stick another settler in this middle bit here, that's some good infrastructure. In fact, actually, look, America are already trading with Germany, which is a good road into the centre of the map there. Now, I like America's start. I'm intrigued to see where Egypt put their new settler, but America have got a good setup here, actually. Although I do like the even spacing of all of these German cities. Wow, just looked over here. Look, already at Greece's great writers. So Greece have gone for a massive culture start here. And they've got their own religion. Oh no, this is French missionaries. Oh goodness. I love this. Greece and France next to each other. They are so different colours. I mean, look at those two. It's ridiculous. I mean, honestly. Anyway, Greece have got a fairly decently sized army as well. So turn 55, America have got 6 cities. Germany down to the bottom right have got 5. Egypt have also got 5, but they've just put Memphis into the middle of the map. But, there we go, full loyalty. With the governor, I reckon we should be able to keep that, but that's an aggressive settle. Greece has now gone to 6, and they've just snagged the side of this mountain. And again, all of these tiles around Mount Kilimanjaro are brilliant. Memphis and Megara should grow very nicely. Even our settler friends have got 3 cities now. Greece having a much better game than they did in the first. Again, Greece aren't, they're not in it. They are my dummy civilization, because, you know, otherwise the mod doesn't work. But that's impressive. And France, again, on 6 cities. So all civs now on at least 5 cities. Germany actually lagging behind with no real... Oh, here's another settler. I say that. I was going to say I couldn't see a 6th settler. But Germany with caravels... automatically, it looks like Germany might go for a pretty strong naval start here. And that might, yeah, look at all these caravels. That might serve them really well. If they build up a bit of a navy, they could take these city-states in the middle, and Germany could really build up some power. Already though, Egypt with a population 13 capital, I think is by far the biggest that I've seen. Germany have 12, Washington 11, Paris 10, and then Greece 11, and then settler is on 7, just to give you a difference. Oh, Toulouse. Oh, you see, they've pushed out there, but I don't think they're going to be able to hold on to that. Yeah, rebellion in 7 turns. In fact, actually, Egypt are going to lose that city in 28 turns. I think they should be able to keep that. It's just whether or not the enemy cities in the area grow more population faster than Memphis can, but I imagine Memphis will be able to grow a lot of population with all of these food tiles here. But we shall see. We shall see. Now we're used to seeing France a lot of the time building a very strong wonder game, and actually you can see that's starting to happen here. So we've got, what is this, the Kotukuin, the beautifully named wonder, Mahabodhi Temple makes it 2, Hanging Gardens I see there is 3, I think is that it, so France on 3 wonders. Let's see, America again, we've got the pyramids down there. Is that the Great Library? Yes, it is the Great Library. There's the Great Lighthouse, so anything with great in it, they are all over there. Okay, so America with 3 wonders as well. What about Germany? Germany can normally put some pretty decent production out. Stonehenge is fairly impressive, but that is the only one. Apart from this one, no, Petra under construction. They did complete the Jebel Barkal, so Germany on 2. That's fairly impressive. And then Egypt. Come on now, Egypt, you should be able to build a pretty decent wonder in your time. Now I can see sphinxes everywhere, but no wonders. No wonders for Egypt. That's surprising, actually. That really does surprise me. Oh, Toulouse. Do you see Toulouse has just flipped? Oh, so France couldn't keep hold of Toulouse. Now, this will be an interesting one. America, we've seen have a pretty decent army, but it might be a little bit far away. Actually, if Egypt could come and grab that, or maybe Greece. Actually, maybe Greece, because Greece have got the space here that Alexander might not take, so it will be interesting to see that. What about Greece and their wonders? Now, again, Acropolises are pretty impressive for them. Normally, a civ building Acropolises tends to avoid wonders to an extent. We've got 1 wonder there. 2, we've got the chicken pizza. Over there, is that? No, that's an Acropolis as well. Okay, so looks like America and France are currently doing best on that front. Germany, though, continuing to play it safe, and they've still got a settler in their capital. I really hope that's not a bugged settler there. Sometimes the computer will just sit on one for a couple of turns and evaluate where to put it, but often they'll just stick one in the capital, and they won't do anything with it. So you look at it, and you're like, come on, just do something with it, anything. I'm not entirely sure what you could do. Egypt have serious population in this sort of hub land of their empire. Memphis is now stabilised quite nicely, which is impressive. They've got another city down there, so Egypt are now on 6, which is impressive. Toulouse being killed seemingly by Greece and America, so America are sending knights in. That's a pretty powerful unit. In fact, actually, it looks like America are going to double down on this. So, depending on who gets it out of Greece and America, that could be a strong city take for them. Greece probably would be able to keep it best, although actually, yeah, look, Sparta isn't... Sparta they should be able to keep hold of. Rebellion in 640 turns. But I'm liking Greece. Actually, my early pick would probably be America or Greece. I like the looks of these two. Greece is just, it seems like they've got a lot of great works. You can see the borders are fleshing out quite quickly already, so I think Greece's culture output is going to be impressive here. Toulouse flips to America. What a steal from America. Now, can they hold on to it? Rebellion in 7 turns. They might not be able to, you know, unless they can build up that rebellion or that loyalty in the next sort of, yeah, handful of turns by maybe putting a governor in. There's a couple of policies. You know, the computers on deity difficulty generally have a pretty good way of cheating loyalty up if they need to at some point, so we'll see if they can hang on to that. I love how crisscrossed the centre of the map gets with trading routes after a while. Nobody can see this oil, of course. This is all barren land for them at the moment, but it's brilliant watching all the traders come in and out and left and right. If you stick a city right on that middle tile, you can generally get some really good trading bonuses with a couple of those great people. You know, the ones, and there's maybe a couple of city-states as well that give you bonuses from, you know, trading things through. Oh, actually, look, America, full loyalty in 43 turns, so they've actually got Toulouse on side. That's impressive. That could be a really good steal for them later on. France with the warrior monks. We haven't actually seen an AI deal with warrior monks very well. They can be very powerful if you get them right. So maybe France looking for a slightly aggressive game, but you don't really see France having the military there to keep up. Actually, America already with musketmen. I don't think I have seen anyone else with musketmen so far, but Germany's strength imply that they do have something similar. Actually, look, Egypt with ironclads already. Wow, so maybe Egypt are going down the naval route here. And with another settler. Egypt, where are you putting that settler? There's not many other spaces left. Maybe you could stick one in the south here? Or maybe they're going to go for a sort of northern push up here. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do. Oh, America. Actually, America are losing Toulouse. That's going to be a shame for them. That's going to be a difficult drop. So there we go. Yeah, look, Toulouse has been lost and already gains musketmen, so that's going to be a difficult win back for them. Even with their swordsman armies. Yeah, look, actually, look, they just lost a swordsman corps to a musketman there. That's That's tough. Actually, with that, Buffalo's now losing loyalty. I think America are in a bit of a dark age here. A bit of a dark age. I can't talk. I can't talk. It's been a long day, alright. It's been a very long day. Germany, they're taking the lead in population size of capital. 18 is strong. That's really good. I thought Egypt on 17 was doing well, but then I saw Washington on 17 as well. Paris on only 16, and Greece only on 15. Greece, get your game together. What are you doing? Look, there's a whole tile there that hasn't got an improvement. That wheat could be improved by building an adjacent farm. What are you doing? Greece, though, with like a lot of great people waiting around. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 great artists. In fact, actually, no, 5, 6 great people waiting around. So Greece have really gone for the cultural game here. They just don't appear to have enough slots or great work slots to do that. Oh, and America, look, America have just finished 2 wonders, I feel. Yeah, here we go. So they've just finished their Hui Chikauli. Oh god, I can't even say that one. And what else has America done? Oh look, it looks like the Forbidden City. Wow, America, very strong wonder game. Oh, Egypt has declared war on America, and Greece has declared war on Macedon. So actually, if Greece, again, as we've said before, we will allow the computers to take out Alexander the settler because, you know, they can all do it. We'll see which computers react to it. But Greece, if they could take on Alexander, this would give them a lot of space, which would give them a lot of scope for great works, actually. France has declared war on America as well, so it looks like France and Egypt have both gone to war here. Actually, you can see this. Egypt have put a city down over in this direction. It looks like Egypt are going to try and grab Buffalo. Unfortunately for them, though, it looks like Egypt, especially with crossbowmen and musketmen, America have a much larger tech advantage here. So Egypt are going to struggle with that one. France, though, attaching this northern cities, they might do well. Saying that though, apart from a single privateer, which is a pretty high-powered unit from France, they've got archers, swordsmen, catapults. Considering deity AI is supposed to be very good at upgrading troops, they get a big discount for doing so. The average tech advantage or tech speed of the army that are approaching Philadelphia here is appallingly low. In fact, look, America have already got cavalry going up. France, you're not going to stand a chance like that. And Egypt, you've learnt your lesson as well. Look, quite clearly are getting pushed back here. But Greece's initial force have been pushed back by Alexander. Somehow they do have a single catapult going at Pella. But you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, I was going to say musketmen corps approaching, but they seem to be going east. So maybe Greece are planning an attack on France. It looks like they've taken Toulouse, though. And unlike America, it looks like Greece are actually going to hang on to that internal city. So again, it all helps. All of these luxuries in the middle of the map, it all goes really well. If actually Egypt fighting America is a tough one. Egypt are a bit low on tech. If America and Greece were to go through Egypt, you could see a large amount of Egypt's power disappearing very quickly here. Germany, though, playing it very safe. Very safe. Again, the settlers still in the capital. Look at this army here. Fairly decently teched. A couple of swordsmen in there, but lots of musketmen, lots of crossbows, and a knit or two. Are they going after Zanzibar? No, it looks like France are attacking Zanzibar. For whatever reason, France have sent their navy round America to attack a city-state. We've seen that before. Very strange decision from France there. The privateers, or the caravels I should say, are having great fun against the quadriremes, but apart from that, it doesn't look like France are having much luck. Yeah, look at that. Just France's, every troops they land are just being utterly destroyed. So France's war weariness is going to be really taking a hit from this. Greece, though, just being able to take Pella. This might be a huge switch. Oh, there we go. Egypt has made peace with America, and it doesn't look like any cities have flipped on that peace. So a fairly mutual white peace. If Greece can take a Pella, though, which it looks like they have, perfect. And it looks like they can actually keep somehow full loyalty in the city, which is fairly spectacular. Greece might actually take all of Alexander's cities here, which would be an impressive coup for them. And again, you know, anyone could have gone for them. France was completely open to go for those cities. So, you know, it's all fair. It's all fair. France has made peace with America as well. So America peacing out with both people. That might give America just a chance to tech up even further. You can see, oh wow, look, if we zoom in on America, you've got campus, campus, campus. And again, look, they've put a farm on that super adjacency tile. We've seen the computer do that a couple of times. They don't use the adjacency of those mountains as best as you would have hoped. Germany again going for the holy site. We tend to not see people going for the holy site start to do so well later on in the game, actually. Yeah, and look, you can see a couple of bits and pieces, but nothing too exciting in Egypt. And Greece, I think, are the sort of dark horses here. All of these acropolises, they've got the Colosseum down there, which means even in war, they're going to be really happy. In fact, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so only the 2 cities actually are going to be benefiting from that. That's if you built the Colosseum here, that would have given you an extra city. So I'm not gonna second guess the computer, but they've not been doing well. And look, Greece really turning the screw on Alexander. It'll be interesting to see if they can piece out before they go for that one.